it has come down to this. The scene is set in Mexico City. Brazil against Italy. This is the first time that two former World Cup winners have met in a World Cup final. Both countries hoping to lift the Jules Rimet trophy for a third time, something that has never been done by any nation before. Brazil are the favourites. They've scored 15 goals in 5 matches so far at this tournament. The South Americans have already eliminated the reigning holders England in the quarter-final. Italy were taken through a grueling extra half hour of extra time in their semi-final on Wednesday. But they've had a keen eye for goal themselves here in Mexico. Scored 4 against Peru in the quarters, 4 as well against Germany in that semi-final. The temperatures are hot and humid inside the cauldron that is the Azteca Stadium. This is Desisti to Tarcisio Bergnick, scorer of one of Italy's goals in the semi-final. Mazzola into Riva, and he fancies an early pop, but it's tipped over by Felix. It's the first signal of intent in the game. Luigi Riva, another of Italy's goal scorers on Wednesday against Germany. Carlos Alberto, the Brazil captain, looks for Pele, and no prisoners taken by Marco Bertini. A collision between the two number 10s. Now this is a promising position for a Brazil free kick. Pele places the ball, looks like he might fancy a crack at this. Revellino is there too. Oh, and that is a waste of a good opportunity for the South Americans. Brazil started slowly in their semi-final against Uruguay, but they came through as comfortable winners in the end. Revellino to Carlos Alberto. He's looking for Tostão, but cut out by Roberto Rosato. It'll be a corner to Brazil. Tostão looking for his 3rd goal of this World Cup. Brazil take it short, but they've not used it well. Cheira and Mazzola between them away. And now won back though by Everaldo. Into the penalty area, the shot saved by Albertosi. It was threatening to creep inside the near post, needed to be saved. Pele thought it might have been a corner. Oh, Bertini is stretching here. This is Jairzinho, and a strong piece of defending by Fassetti. Now the referee is going to bring it back for a Brazilian free kick. This is the most central set-piece situation so far in this final. Gerson, the player, placing the ball. Pele runs over it, Revellino, and a shot worthy of the high altitude in Mexico City. He's had a very good World Cup so far, Revellino. 3 goals already en route to this final. Now intercepted easily by Fassetti. This is Mazzola. This is better now from Italy. Mazzola against Carlos Alberto. And then the sting just taken out of the shot by Gerson. Comfortable save for Felix. Gerson. To Carlos Alberto. Tostão has dropped deep. Now making his way into the penalty area, the Brazil number 9. Carlos Alberto, and Tostão only a fraction away from it. Albertosi needed to hold firm with Pele ready to pounce. Corner taken by Mazzola to his captain Fassetti. He's got 3 to aim for here. Felix did enough just about. Mazzola tried to follow up. Now that's deemed to be a foul by Pele on Desisti. It's a free kick to Italy. Mazzola floats it. Riva couldn't keep it down. Decent attempt from Gigi Riva. Revellino. Cataldo. This is Tostao. Up against defender Rosato. Nice footwork from Tostao. Headed away by Fassetti. This has been a closely fought World Cup final so far. Rivellino, first time delivery. Pelé! And Brazil take the lead. An almighty leap by the famous Brazil number 10. The Italian defence appeared to have any danger covered, but Pelé just seemed to hang in the air. A majestic header for 1-0. And that's his 4th goal of this tournament. Brito, oh, he's in trouble here. And Felix to the rescue for Brazil. Having worked so hard to take the lead, the South Americans almost gifted an equaliser there. Here is Desisti. Domangini. Nice turn from Boninsegna, but he can't get the shot on target. It's been a good response from Italy after going behind. Boninsegna, who scored his first goal of the World Cup in the semi-final against Germany. This is Gerson, and now Everaldo. Always likes to roam forward, can't get this one through. Pelé goes in hard on Desisti. There's no free kick, the referee waves play on. Now Clodoaldo here has got 3 in the middle. Oh, if anything, Pelé might have got in Jairzinho's way there. Another chance for Brazil to double their lead. Rivellino. Italy being forced to play deeper now. Lovely swing of the hips, but the shot is wild and off target again. A second goal for Brazil before half-time, and Italy would be in big trouble. Clodoaldo, very graceful in possession. Clodoaldo plays his club football in his homeland alongside Pelé at Santos. Alberto finds Jairzinho playing in a more central role today. Pelé, well chaperoned by Bergnic. Brazil will build from deep again. Wilson Piazza to Brito. Oh dear, that's very casual from Clodoaldo. This is Boninsegna for Italy. Felix has come charging out. Boninsegna! And just like that, it's level again. Italy are right back in it after some horror show defending by Brazil. Boninsegna, he still had work to do even when given the opportunity, but boy didn't he hold his nerve. Felix decided very early he was coming out there. The keeper in no man's land. It's 1-1 in the World Cup final. Away by Carlos Alberto, finding Rivellino. Italy have committed a lot of players forward here. Really nice from Rivellino. Solid defending from the Italians, though, to keep Brazil at bay. Trying to bring Pelé into it. Now support from Clodoaldo. Carlos Alberto. This is Pelé. This is Gerson. It's skewed off the outside of his boot. But Brazil enjoying a promising spell at the moment. Desisti. Into Domangini. Oh, has a crack, and it's a decent effort that. Felix stands firm. Played in towards Pele, and Pele, well, the whistle has gone. It's not going to count. Pele cannot believe it. Don't think he did anything wrong there. In fact, the whistle has gone to indicate the end of the half. Half-time in Mexico City. And Pele deeply unfortunate not to have restored Brazil's lead. So the goals from Pele and Boninsegna mean it's all square in the World Cup final as we resume for the second period. Still stiflingly warm. Clodoaldo looking for Pele. Well managed by Bergnick. Now this is Jairzinho, who's gone back out onto the wing. He's got Carlos Alberto overlapping outside him. And Pele! Astonishingly close. This has been a determined start to the second half for Brazil. So close to their second goal. Pele. Fouled by Bergnick, who's been sticking to Brazil's talisman like glue. Tostão standing over the ball. It might be just a decoy though. Rivellino building up some momentum here behind him. Here he comes, Rivellino. Hits it with real power. Albert Tosi relieved to have survived that one. Such venom in the shot from Rivellino. Now this is a strong surge from Fassetti. Boninsegna. He's got support here. That's nicely weighted for Domenicini, but blocked away by Everaldo. That's determined defending. It'll be an Italian corner. Domenicini to take. Busy penalty area awaits. Oh, just too high from Bergnick. But Italy keep plugging away. De Sisti to Mazzola. Nicely done again between those two. Mazzola, he's looking for his first goal of this World Cup. That was a very nice build-up indeed. Pele takes it quickly to Jairzinho. 1-2 with Tostão, and down he goes. Foul on Jairzinho. Results in a free kick to Brazil in a threatening position. Rivellino came close from nearly twice this distance already in the second half. Will he fancy it again? Brazil spoiled for choices really in these set-piece situations. So many intelligent strikers of the ball. These are nervous moments for the Italian defence. This is Gerson rolling it for Rivellino, and it's hit the crossbar. So close for Brazil, so close for Rivellino, but it remains 1-1 for now. Mazzola encouraging Fassetti to come into the midfield. Here is Boninsegna. And the cross looking for Riva! It's another Italian corner. Well, what a final this has been in terms of the number of chances. Both sides really going for it. Domenicini comes out to take the corner. Mazzola's header. Oh, Felix looked uncertain there. He could have caught it. He chose to punch. Nerves on display on this, the biggest of footballing stages. Carlos Alberto into Gerson. And now a bit of space for Everaldo. Jairzinho. Gerson again. Oh, he's done it! Gerson! And Brazil take the lead again. Just look at what it means to these players. There have been good chances at both ends in this second half, but it's Brazil who found the second goal and now hold a crucial advantage. Jairzinho did excellent work in the build-up, but what about this for a fine finish from Gerson? He has worked tirelessly in this final and is now rewarded. Brazil 2, Italy 1, and a quarter of the game remaining. This is Gerson. Searching for Pelé. Jairzinho! It's 2 goals in quick succession. And there is no doubt about it now. Brazil are in firm control of this World Cup final. It is 3-1. And Jairzinho continues his remarkable record of having scored in every one of Brazil's games in this tournament. Everaldo encouraged Gerson to take it forward. Nicely weighted delivery towards Pelé. Such great awareness from him to pick out Jairzinho. And that might be enough now for Brazil to secure the World Cup again. Jairzinho's 7th goal of the tournament. Rivellino to Clodoaldo. Brazil are turning on the party pieces now. Rivellino. Oh, nutmegs Bertini. This is Samba football now. Gerson again. Too close to Albertosi. It's just a joy to watch. Clodoaldo. Pelé. This is Gerson. And now Rivellino! Brazil really should have made it 4-1. The South Americans utterly dominant now. Clodoaldo. Jairzinho. Now, this is it. This is Pelé. Excellent save from Albertosi. Pelé may have been offside anyway. Antonio Giuliano, who's come on as a substitute for the Italians, but excellent tracking back by Tostao. Italy have given this everything, but they're being outclassed now. Clodoaldo. Oh, it's like he's slaloming down a ski slope. The Brazilians in the crowd absolutely love that. Rivellino picks out Jairzinho. Pelé rolls it for Carlos Alberto! Well, that is simply magnificent. There is no doubt about it now. The Jules Rimet Trophy is returning to Brazil. They lead Italy 4-1 at the Azteca Stadium. This has been a showcase performance from an extremely talented Brazil side. And that goal just emphasises their superiority. Photographers can't contain themselves. It's not over yet, but these images will be splashed across newspapers all around the globe. Italy fighting a lost cause now, with De Sisto battling on. Brazil 4, Italy 1, and a World Cup final that is sure to live in the memory. Here they come again. Rivellino, what a final he's had. Into the penalty area, down he goes. It's a big shout for a spot kick, but the referee waves play on. And it won't matter in the grand scheme of things, but Brazil might well have had a fifth goal there. Riva searches for Rivera, one of the substitutes, but Italy, well, they look down and out now. There's a huge crowd assembled on the touchline, just waiting for the final whistle. And there it is! Brazil become the first team to ever win the World Cup 3 times. And didn't they do it in style? Chaotic scenes of celebration. Pelé, the talisman once more. His pass for Carlos Alberto's goal summed up the magic of this team. They won it in 1958. They won it 8 years ago in 1962. And now Brazil, for the third time, lift the Jules Rimet Trophy. How fitting that the captain, Carlos Alberto, should have scored the final goal that sealed the win. Brazil, champions of the world again.